Hey,
Find
everybody.
the skull rustler. Save Safi. Hopefully. And my best leads are Lucas Colmenero and the Abraxas Society. Vhinn's the head honcho of Abraxas. I could start with him. Maybe I should do a little digging into Gwen Hunter, too. She was acting pretty odd earlier.
Okay, let's try that again. Hey, everybody. Kel here. Welcome back to Life is Strange Double Exposure. So, we now have a split reality. I think one is 2 days in the past, possibly, and one is the present. And then, we're going
I need to ask around about Safi's car.
Yes, Max. We're going all detective, and we're going to try and get some answers. So, why don't we start with Gwen? Because I am quite curious. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I think I was in the living timeline. So, apparently I can do that because there's little bubbly things here. Okay, I meant to do that. I meant to run.
Abraxas was at the snapping turtle when the skull went missing. Vhinn's head of Abraxas. Maybe he knows something.
Yes, Max, maybe he does, but I want to start with Gwen.
Can you give me a second? Surely another minute and a half isn't going to taint the building with my presence.
Just leave everything behind, Professor. You won't need any university materials.
Yeah, but I do need my car keys if you want me to leave the campus, don't I? Think.
You're not to return to Caledon property before the hearing under penalty of law.
I know how this works. You don't need to read me my rights.
Just doing my job, Professor.
That'll go over great in Nuremberg. This is crazy. This is crazy. I told Yasmin already that none of it's true. She knows it's bullshit.
Wow.
This is all
I
just
guess
some kind
something
of crazy
screwy is
mix-up
going
that-
down here, too. But at least...
Okay.
Yeesh. I wonder what that was about.
Okay, so we're in the living. So the gold is living, the blue is the dead world.
So this Gwen just got escorted out by security, while Dead World Gwen is having hushed phone calls about the police and trying to break into locked bookcases.
Right.
Time to snoop like I've never snooped before.
Okay, well at least we can switch in here too, so let's check out the living world.
You would never do... what, Gwen? What is this about?
There's no good way to say this, but Yasmin put me on unpaid leave pending a disciplinary meeting. I'm not supposed to talk about the details, but if you hear any rumors, please know I would never do this. I'm not stupid or desperate. I don't know how long I'll be gone, so you can water my plants. Some of these little guys have been thriving for years, and I'm not letting Caledon kill them. I'll owe you a drink, Gwen.
Gwen canceled her weekly meetings with Safi? Why?
I don't know.
Gwen, if you're screening your calls, pick up. I just got an email from Boston, and the phone is ringing off the hook. What is happening? Babe, pick up the phone. I'm sure it looks worse than it is. Just come home, okay? We'll figure this out.
Dr. Hunter? This is David from Intro to Nonfiction. I saw the notice in the lecture hall that your classes are going to be canceled for the rest of the semester, and I just wanted to check up and see if you're alright. I mean, I'm sure you're fine, but I don't know. We're all kind of worried. Okay, bye.
Dr. Hunter, By now, I'm sure you've checked your mailbox and the contents enclosed therein. Please understand, this is a courtesy from one working woman to another. I don't want to hear excuses or lies. I'll have to ask you to leave campus until we can get this whole thing sorted out. Good day.
I had decided I would hitchhike across the country. If I still wanted to die when I got to the Pacific, then I could do it peacefully. Hell of an opening line, Gwen. These emails are from way back. Like, before Safi knew she wanted to be a poet. I knew Gwen mentored Safi, but I didn't realize she was this involved.
Hey R, did you see Safi at your poetry group on Friday night or at all over the weekend? If so, did she seem off? Did she mention getting any news? Leave your answers in this book and return it to the library. I don't want everyone should be knowing. I'm asking questions. Thanks, I'll owe you forever. DGH. Saw Safi at poetry on Friday and coffee on Sunday. She seemed fine, seemed happy, didn't mention any news. Not that I heard, at least. Is everything okay? This is all kind of freaking me out. RL 415.
So Gwen is asking questions about Safi's death.
Okay. So we read all that.
Why would Safi have started acting off on Friday? Something must have happened.
Dr. Hunter, I appreciate your condolences. You know I do, but I'd prefer if you didn't contact me for a few days. There's a few things I need to get in order. Whatever the case, I'll see you at the staff meeting. You should get a call from Vhinn later today. Hey babe, just checking in on my favorite workaholic who won't take a single bereavement day. Love you. Take care of yourself, okay? I'll see you tonight.
Hi, Professor Hunter. This is Vhinn Long from Dr. Fayed's office. I'm just calling to confirm an all-hands staff meeting this afternoon in the second floor lounge in the administration building. Attendance is, unfortunately, mandatory. Gwen, I hope you didn't. I'm not sure if you should. I don't know. Just, I wouldn't blame yourself.
Why would Safi have started acting off on Friday? Something must have happened. That must have been some call with Maria on Friday. Gwen even planned out a time to follow up.
Okay, so now we gotta find Maria. Alright, let's switch back.
No, not yet. I doubt I'll ever get a chance to look around Gwen's office like this again.
Max, we've already looked around except for the two things that was over here. And it's that little thing with the Eat Butt t-shirt and whatever that book was. Is it really...
I can probably check Gwen's sent emails to see what she wrote to Maria. You would never do... what? Gwen canceled her week...
So, nothing there. I gotta swap to the other world. Whew. Now let's check emails. We can do that, since Max mentioned it.
Alright, Hacker Max. Let's go. Search... sent... to Maria. Enter. Wait, this is Safi's publisher. Gwen got Safi's book canceled?
So this was the only thing new. Thank you again for taking the time to talk with me last week. I have discussed the concerns you raised with my senior editor over the weekend, and he agrees they are sufficient to merit action. We have begun the process of pulling Safi's project, All the Daughters We Don't Talk About. I know this isn't the outcome any of us exactly wanted, but I really appreciate your insight on the matter. I hope to work you again soon. Shouldn't that be work with you? Maria, editor. Okay. Hi, Maria. I'm just reaching out to follow up on our conversation from Friday. I know I dropped a bit of a bomb on you, but have you had a chance to discuss my concerns with your senior? I appreciate any update you're able to provide. Thanks a ton, Gwen Hunter.
I thought Gwen helped Safi set this all up in the first place. Why would she? No, this all has to add up. Somehow.
Why are you printing it?
Lucas tends to work over by the cafe.
Oh, there's another place where we can change. Alright, Lucas over by the cafe. Have you seen Lucas, lady? Is she ignoring you? You want to buy one of these delicious sandwiches? And bottled water with a piece of fruit? But she's over there just like, nah, I'm gonna pretend you're not here, dude, and just stare at my monitor, okay?
The cow skull had Lucas's name on it. He might know something.
Alright, Lucas, you know anything about the cow skull?
Max! Sorry. Busy. Need something?
Actually,
Catherine. I've been waiting for an hour. No, just put Robbie on. Oh, sure. I'm only the boy's father. Who cares, right? How can you say...
Whoa. Adds a whole new meaning to nuclear family.
Okay, break-in, Max. Time to
If
get...
Lucas has it out for Safi, there might be something incriminating in that case.
Right, so pick it.
Is that an email? Dated December 5th. That's when Safi's car was vandalized. I need to get in that briefcase.
Why can't we just pull off a piece of paper?
Instant lock opening powers would be great. In the meantime, I have to find that key.
You mean the one that he took with him? I don't know, I'm already getting tired of the switching stuff. Back and forth. Okay, is he sitting over here? He is.
Going to the Nationals. Your grandfather... Robbie, I got a split. Uh-huh. I love you too, buddy.
Weird. This
Yup.
Lucas seems to be
Bet.
on great terms with his family.
Hey. Bye.
Lucas.
Max. It's been a hard day. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling a lot of stuff. All tangled together. It's hard to parse.
When my dad passed... Well... Grief is an easy country to get lost in.
No matter how many times you visit. That's a lot of books.
A lot of my book. Signed copies for the Burlington Book Expo. They invited me to deliver the keynote this year.
Ooh.
Have you seen the standee they put up of me?
Can't say I have.
Huh. Yeah, I might have to reposition it then.
The standards for the expo have really declined over the years. We've had a lot of mediocre visitors.
Yikes, this dude can talk.
It's a shame.
How am I
But
gonna
even
get that
after
key?
years and years and years, people still love the characters.
Oh, crap. I forgot. What time is it? I have to go give something to Moses, before his class. Good luck with the book expo. Huh. I bet Lucas would really hate if something happened to this. Now, what can I use to do some permanent damage?
Oh, some paint? I don't know. Marker? Sure.
Dare I channel my inner Chloe?
Yeah. Go graffiti it up. Tag it.
Now, how exactly do I want to get under Lucas's skin? K.O. Your winner and still heavyweight champion of the world, Max Caulfield! Oh my goodness, who would do a thing like this? Someone should tell Lucas right away.
She returns. I take it you've delivered your something to Moses?
My something? Right, my something. Yep, something delivered. So, not to be the bearer of bad news, but somebody really busted up your face on the book expo standee.
Are you serious? I just put that... Come on!
Some people just have no respect for other people's property.
Okay. Now,
Come on.
we just
Stupid
gotta
marker.
trade places again and open it while he's on the phone. Okay. Right, he's not gonna notice you doing that, huh?
Lucas's famous book. So that explains the cow skull and the snapping turtle. But does that mean he's the one who smashed Safi's windshield? Lucas was with his agent last night, not the snapping turtle. He couldn't have vandalized Safi's car. So, who did? No point in looking through Lucas's stuff now. Satisfying though it is.
Fine by me.
Safi?
Application for temporary restraining order. Protected person, Lucas. Protected person's minor children, Roberto. Restrained person, Safi. Relationship of the parties, colleagues. Followed, monitored, surveilled, threatened, or made threats.
Is Lucas really trying to file a restraining order against Safi? Does she know about this? I'd better show her.
Max? What are you...
Lucas, this isn't...
What it
You
looks
can't
like?
tell her.
What?
You can't send Safi that photo. Let me explain. Please. Catherine, my ex-wife, she called last night, mad as hell, because Robbie, our son, was repeating back to her things I supposedly told him. But I never... I could never... The shit Robbie says I told him, it makes me sick to think about.
Any chance your ex was exaggerating? Trying to twist the knife?
Catherine's a lot. but she loves that kid as much as I do. She wouldn't use him like that. He told her I said he was the reason for the divorce. And somehow that was the least up thing I'm purported to have said.
This still doesn't explain the restraining order.
I wasn't even there that night, Max. But someone said those things to my son.
And you think it was Safi?
Listen, Safi once threatened to turn Robbie against me. I know she's capable of it.
But Robbie didn't say it was Safi. He said it was you.
I can't explain that part yet. Maybe he didn't say that exactly. I don't know. Catherine won't let me talk to him.
And none of this has anything to do with what happened to Safi's car?
Something happened to her car?
Never mind. Forget it.
Look. I know she's your friend. I know you have no reason to believe me over her, but just give me a chance to get this shit in order first, without her interfering. I just want to make sure my boy never has to hear anything like that again.
This could all be a lie. One big smear campaign against Safi. But, what if it's not? Okay, I deleted it. This is between you and her. None of my beeswax.
Thank you. If I can't find any evidence to back this up, I don't even know. At least I have time to look.
Hope I made the right choice there.
I think I've wrung all I can out of Lucas today.
Yep, now to talk to Vhinn. Which... Nope, this way.
And, don't get cute, either. You find it, you bring it right back to me. Well, go! Find it! Undergrads, am I right?
Like you were never young.
Young, yes. Dumb, maybe. Insufferable, never.
Never is certainly a word. You lose something?
Mostly my patience.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah. Cute banter, barely restrained sexual tension, etc. I'm busy, Max. Another time.
Wow. Okay.
What does Vhinn have them looking for?
Let's say I find your missing patience.
Then I wouldn't be busy anymore, would I?
Waiting for someone, Diamond?
Mm-hmm. Moses. He asked me to help him carry snacks back to the lab, but I guess he forgot.
Isn't that kind of menial for a TA?
So, my job is menial now?
I didn't.
I'm with you. Nah, Moses probably just got distracted. Off polishing his new telescope.
If it were anyone but him, I'd ask if that was a euphemism. Those Abraxas kids are really staring, huh?
That one on the left is super into me. I danced with him once at a club last week.
Him?
I mean, I was just looking to dance. If I wanted more, he would not be my first choice. Besides, they're on the clock for Vhinn now. Probably trying to catch me in unabraxas-like behavior.
Why are they focused on you?
Vhinn's shook. I'm an actual threat to his reign, and he can't abide competition.
I think Vhinn's lost something. It's clearly rattled him. I'll, go ask the goon squad.
Good call.
Okay.
I don't think good cop, bad cop is going to be the way to... Oh.
You don't think...
Hey, so Diamond told me she doesn't feel comfortable with you two staring at her. You tell me what Vhinn's looking for, and I won't tell him you're skeeving on a fellow Abraxas member. Good talk.
There has to be some way I can hear what they're saying without them catching me.
Does he use a passcode or facial recognition to unlock it? I'm not sure. Why? Well, if it's a passcode, Diamond can probably find a way into it. Ah, shit. Good point.
Holy shit! Someone took Vhinn's phone? And they think it was Diamond. I can use this.
He'll kick us out of Abraxas. But when we find it, he'll have to move us up the ranks, right?
Okay, and there's too bad there's not a place right here that I can... Oh, here, over here. Thank you. It's funny that no one notices Max doing any of that. Alright.
So, if you're wondering why those Abraxas kids are eyeballing you, it's 'cause someone stole Vhinn's phone.
Seriously? They think it was me? The clownery! Of course they do. Of course.
I take it I was right to assume they're full of shit.
Always a safe assumption. But if you find out who did it, tell them I owe them a drink.
You don't exactly strike me as the typical, Abraxan.
In the Vhinn Lang mold? God, no. But the org itself has potential. If we could just get him away from it.
You ever think about being, I don't know, Abraxa's boss? Queen. High priest.
President. I would love to.
So, are you and Vhinn rivals? Enemies?
To hear him tell it? Both.
And to hear you tell it?
Vhinn is one of those yappy little purse dogs who swears he's a pit.
Okay. Cool. Thanks, Diamond.
And hey, if you talk to Vhinn again, tell him the only thing I'm taking from him is his crown.
So, bad news, I'm not sure who took your phone. Good news, it wasn't Diamond.
Holy shit. You figured all that out with, like, 0 clues.
I just knew who to ask. And how.
So, about my question.
I'm free Tuesday after 7, and I'm partial to a Japanese single malt.
That's whiskey?
Yes, but damn, do I have so much to teach you. So your place or mine?
Cute. And at least a little tempting. But that's not what I was going to ask.
Ooh, no fun.
So, someone f***ed up Safi's car. They didn't take anything, but they used a cow skull to do it.
Jesus. Max, that's crazy. Is she okay?
She's fine. Who would do something like that, though?
You mean who in Abraxas would.
I didn't say that.
No, but it's what you meant, isn't it? Anytime some nonsense happens on campus, people trip over themselves accusing Abraxas. Vandalism, destruction of property, that's beneath us, Max. We're performers.
Certainly seemed performative.
And anonymous. What would even be the point? And besides, how do you even get a cow skull through a windshield?
Hold on. I didn't say anything about our windshield. Wild, right?
I'd love to keep chatting and freezing my balls off, but I've got a phone to find.
And if I need to reach you?
I'll end up in my office eventually.
Vhinn, what did you do?
Okay, now we gotta speak to him in the admin building. Why? We just spoke to him here. Alright, I think this is a good place to call the episode. We'll have to find out what Vhinn has to say in the next one. So, I have been Kel. This has been Double Exposure. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Thanks so much for stopping by. And please enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. Take care of yourselves, and until next time.